Alright, so now we're going to go on to the second forms in both the Taeguek and the Pagways. Pagway are Taeguek Yichang and Pagway Yichang. Let's start with Taeguek Yichang. V, hit, yay, V. Look to the left. You're going to do a 90-degree turn to the left with a low block and a high walking stance. Slide forward into a front stance, regular punch. 180-degree turn into a high walking stance, low block. Slide forward into a regular stance. Slide forward into a front stance with a regular punch. Then we're going to do a 90-degree turn to the left into a high walking stance with an inside maki. Step forward, inside maki. Without taking a step, you're just going to pivot your feet to the left and do a low block. Front snap kick, high punch. Only high punch in the Taegueks. And that's a combination technique. Front snap kick immediately followed by a high punch. 180-degree turn to the right. And again, we're in a high walking stance to start. Front snap kick into a front stance with a high punch. Now, we're just going to pivot to the left here. Back into a high walking stance with a high block. We're going to slide forward into a high walking stance with a high block. Then we're going to do a 270-degree turn, high walking stance with an inside maki as a reverse technique. Execute a turnaround, inside maki, reverse technique. My feet are a little too wide here. We really want it narrow and a high walking stance. And then I'm just going to pivot to the back with a low block. And then I'm going to do a front snap kick punch, front snap kick punch, front snap kick punch ki. All high walking stances to end. B, hit, yay. Important thing in this form is the first form on the left, or the first movement on the left will be a high walking stance. The second one will be a front stance. Everything else will be high walking with the exception of the second move on the left. So, from the side perspective, we're going to do, first I'm going to bow into form, like you should every time. Now, I'm going to turn to the left, and I'm going to do a 90-degree turn to the left with a high walking stance and a low block. Then I'm going to slide into a front stance with a regular punch. 180-degree turn with a low block, your high walking stance, slide forward into a front stance, regular punch. Now as you turn to the left, you come back to the high walking stance with an inside maki, reverse technique. Slide forward, inside maki, reverse technique. Then I'm just going to pivot my feet into a high walking stance. Then I'm going to do a front snap kick, high punch. Remember, the foot comes down into a front stance. 180-degree turn back into a high walking stance with a low block. Front snap kick, high punch. Remember, come back down into a front stance. Then I'm going to do a 90-degree turn to the left, back into a high walking stance with a high block. Slide forward with a high block. Then I'm going to do a 270-degree turn into a high walking stance with inside maki. Execute a turnaround, inside maki. Now I just pivot my feet to the rear with a low block. Front snap kick punch, front snap kick punch, front snap kick punch ki. Okay, not from your perspective. I'm sorry, not from your perspective. From the perspective of the judge. Look to the left. Do a 90-degree turn to the left into a high walking stance with low block. Slide forward into front stance, regular punch. 180-degree turn into a high walking stance with low block. Step forward, regular punch. 90-degree turn to the left in a high walking stance with inside maki. Step, inside maki. Pivot your feet. You execute a low block and high walking stance. Front snap kick, high punch. 180-degree turn. High walking stance with low block. Front snap kick, high punch. 90-degree turn to the left. You're going to execute a high block, slide forward, high block, 270 degree. All the time you're maintaining that high walking stance. Inside maki is a reverse technique. Execute a turnaround. Inside maki is reverse technique. Then you can do 90 degree turn to the left with low block. Front snap kick punch. Front snap kick punch. Front snap kick punch ki. Boop. B. Hip. Yeah. Go practice that form.